Hi, students, and welcome to today's lesson. I'm Mrs. Fife. Today we'll explore the question, what is happening to the island of Surtsey? Are you ready? Grab your pencil and your science journal, and let's get started. Remember the aerial pictures of Surtsey Island? We know that Surtsey Island has changed a lot throughout the years, but we aren't sure how or why the island changed. In our last lesson, we read two different books, Life on Surtsey, Iceland's Upstart Island, and An Island Grows. We found out that a volcano erupted beneath the ocean and formed Surtsey Island. The lava from the volcano flows and flows and flows. And then the lava piles up until it is above water. That's how an island forms. Look at Surtsey now. The pile of lava from the volcano created an island. So, how have your ideas about Surtsey changed with the new information you have? I think the first picture is from before the volcano erupted, because I don't see an island. The other pictures must show Surtsey after the volcano erupted. Let's look closely at the picture from 1967. The picture shows the island right after the volcano's eruption ended in 1967. What do you notice about the picture? It looks very dark and black to me. Do you agree? Now, let's compare this picture with the picture of Surtsey Island in 2016. Wow! The island has changed so much. What questions do you still have about Surtsey as it appears in these pictures? I wonder if the volcano stopped erupting in 1967. Why does Surtsey look different in the pictures after that? Do you wonder what is happening to the shape of the island? Do you notice that the color of the land looks like it is getting lighter over time? Is the land changing? Let's keep thinking about these questions. Let's create an anchor model to help us explain the changes to the island of Surtsey over time. Are you ready? What do you think we should include in our model? Do you think our anchor model should show that the island is made from lava that piled up under the water? I think it should also show that Surtsey is changing, but we don't know why it is changing yet. Check out this recent aerial picture of Surtsey. The picture shows what the island looks like from above. It does a great job showing us the whole island. Let's also look at two side views of Surtsey. I think a side view would be best to help us draw and show the land features of the island and changes to its land. From this view, we can easily see which parts of the land are flat and which parts are not. Are you ready to draw our model? Let's go. Let's start with a title for our anchor model. Our model must show how Surtsey changed over time. The word transform means to change in form or appearance. So let's title our anchor model, Transformation of Surtsey. Perfect. Next, I think we should draw what the area looked like before the eruption in 1962. Let's add a label. Before eruption, 1962. Great. We know that the volcano erupted under the water, so let's draw and label the water. Remember, there was no island before the eruption, so we will not add an island yet. Let's include a description for this drawing. How about, there was no island in 1962. Great work. Now, let's add another drawing after the eruption in 1967. When a volcano erupted in the ocean, the lava started to flow and pile up. Once enough lava built up, the lava broke the surface of the water, This lava then became land. Wow! Great work making this model. Now, let's add a description. The island of Surtsey formed when a volcano erupted in the ocean, and enough lava built up to reach above the water. How can we show how the island changed over time? We can draw what the island looks like in the present day, or in 2019. Let's start with what we know: the waterline, the ocean floor, and the land. But what about this little dip we drew on the side? Let's add a label. The land of Surtsey changes shape. In our model, let's write, the natural features of Surtsey's land are light and dark hills with some dark flat areas. One end of the island looks like it is getting thinner over time, but we don't know why yet. Wow, great work drawing the anchor model. I can't wait to keep adding to it as we learn new information. What questions do you have about Surtsey and changes to its land? I have lots of questions. I wonder, do volcanoes create all islands? Perhaps you wonder, what is land made of? Or are more islands forming in the ocean right now? I wonder, how many volcanoes are there in the world? And where can we find volcanoes? I also wonder, what is causing Surtsey to change shape? And can all land change shape like Surtsey? Why does our local land look different from Surtsey's land? I wonder why Yosemite National Park looks different from Surtsey's land. Do you wonder about your local land? Do you have any other questions? That is okay too. Let's add all our questions to our driving question board. Wow, we have so many great questions. Do you notice that all these questions have something in common? They are all about a bigger question. How can the island of Surtsey change shape over time? I can't wait to explore more about how Surtsey Island changes over time. And in the coming lessons, we will continue to explore land further to better understand how Surtsey's land compares to land in other areas. Let's review your tasks for today. First, draw the class anchor model and write an explanation for each part of the model. Second, record 3 additional questions you have about how the island of Surtsey can change shape over time. Thanks for joining me on today's journey as we explored what is happening to the island of Surtsey. Your task for today is to complete the Lesson 2B Science Journal.